Imagine pouring your heart into a new podcast episode, hitting publish, and then realizing it is not showing up anywhere. It can be incredibly frustrating when your hard work does not reach your audience, leaving you wondering where your content disappeared to. Your podcast RSS feed usually stops working due to common technical problems. These often include an incorrect feed URL, issues with your hosting provider, caching delays by podcast directories, or validation errors within the feed structure. Identifying and fixing these specific issues is key to getting your show back on track quickly. The core mechanism behind these problems is how podcast directories like Apple Podcasts or Spotify interact with your show. They do not store your audio files directly. Instead, they regularly check your RSS feed, which is a specialized file listing all your episodes and their details. If this file is broken, inaccessible, or points to the wrong place, the directories simply cannot find your new content. A tiny typo in the URL acts like a broken address, making it impossible for the directories to deliver your show. Similarly, if your hosting provider experiences downtime or your account is not in good standing, the feed becomes unavailable. Even if everything is correct, sometimes caching means it just takes a little while for updates to show up across all platforms. To troubleshoot this, first, double-check your RSS feed URL for any typos or outdated information. This URL is typically provided by your podcast hosting platform. Next, log into your podcast host's dashboard and verify your account status. Make sure your subscription is active and that there are no service interruptions reported. If your URL and hosting seem fine, use an online RSS feed validator tool. These tools will scan your feed for common errors, like incorrect tags or missing elements, and tell you exactly what needs to be fixed. Many hosting platforms also have a status page you can check for widespread issues, and contacting their support team is always a good next step if you are unsure. A great insider tip for all podcasters is to regularly use an RSS feed validation service. These free online tools act like a doctor for your feed, diagnosing any structural issues that could prevent directories from reading it correctly. They parse your feed's XML code and flag specific errors, making it much easier to pinpoint what is wrong. Remember that podcast directories do not update instantly. Changes can take anywhere from a few minutes to several hours to propagate across all platforms. Patience, alongside these quick checks, is an essential part of the process. By understanding these common reasons and knowing exactly how to check your RSS feed, you gain the power to quickly resolve most problems. This proactive approach ensures your podcast reliably reaches your audience, keeping your listeners happy and your show consistently available without unnecessary stress or technical headaches.